Hello, welcome to Maximize Your Time and Elevate Your Life, the weekly podcast that gives busy professionals practical tips to work smarter, not harder. I'm your host, Blinn Bates, and each week we're going to explore simple strategies to help you take control of your calendar and create more margin in your life. Because although time is finite, how you use it matters. Welcome back. I want to talk to you today about energy vampires. You know the people I'm talking about. Somebody just came to your mind when I said energy vampire. These are the people that don't just drain you, they're draining your energy, your clarity, and your momentum. Today I want to talk about these people and why cutting them out is one of the fastest ways to level up your life. So what is this? We all know who it is. An energy vampire is anyone or anything that consistently leaves us feeling exhausted, frustrated, or depleted. It's not just the negativity. It could be people that chronically complain, are always creating drama, they're always pushing people's boundaries, they're always dumping their emotional baggage on you, constantly interrupting you. And, we all have bad days, but persistent drains are not good for us. The real cost of this is not just emotional bandwidth. They're reducing our focus, killing our motivation, probably increasing our stress. They're decreasing our performance overall. We need more recovery time when we have been around these types of people or these types of things, and we become more reactive and less intentional. We're not able to operate at our highest level if we are constantly managing someone else's chaos. I have a friend that used to say, "Not my circus, not my monkeys," and I think that applies here for sure. If we're dealing with one, we need to first identify the problem. We can usually identify this without much effort. But if we are feeling tense, for instance, before we're interacting with these people, if our conversations are always revolving around their problems, if they ignore our boundaries, if they never take responsibility, if you feel worse after you've interacted with them, or you just do things to avoid having to interact with them, these people are probably energy vampires. Your body's going to know that before your logic kicks in and says, yeah, that's an energy vampire. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the episode. Wanted to break in for just a second to let you know that if you're a busy professional who wants more control over your time, your calendar, and your priorities, I do offer consulting and coaching services. You can navigate to my website at blinnbates.com. You can review our services, complete the right fit evaluator, and see if working together makes sense. Just submit that short evaluator and we can schedule a no-cost, no-obligation call to see if working together would be helpful. Again, that's blinnbates.com. I'll put that link in the show notes. Now let's get back to the episode. Vampire for sure. So how are we going to cut these people out? Well, first and foremost, we have to name it. There it is. That's an energy vampire. Who are these people that are consistently draining me? And then once we have identified it, we're going to create boundaries around it. So we're going to limit the time that we're around these people. We're not going to give them access to us. We're going to intentionally shorten conversations if we do have to have conversations with them, decline invitations where they're going to be around, and, maybe increase our response time. If they send a message, we wait a couple hours longer next time, just to try to reduce our exposure to them, because less time with them, it's going to have less negative impact on us, and not everyone is entitled to full access to you. One of the final things we can do is, once we have started to remove this person, we can replace it with people who energize us, people who challenge us, support us, and create the high quality energy around us that we want. This isn't something that's selfish. This is something that's strategic. If we're going to level up our life, we have to level up the people that we spend our life with. Every level that we want to grow is going to create a need to protect our time and our energy. We're not just going to rise up to a new level by tolerating people that are a constant drain. So if we can remove these energy vampires from our lives, we're going to have better mental clarity. We're probably going to make better decisions. We're going to lead better. We're going to have greater emotional control because we're dealing with, our problems. We have plenty of those of our own. We're not having to deal with theirs. So sometimes, as we've discussed, subtraction is the way to go, not necessarily addition. Now, I want to challenge you, that person that you thought of at the very beginning of the episode when I said energy vampire, I want you to choose a boundary that you're going to implement with them and start cutting them out. Your future self is going to thank you for doing that, because when you eliminate these drains on your time and your energy, you're going to create space for the things you want to do and the things that you enjoy doing. And that's how you're going to maximize your time and elevate your life. Thanks for listening to Maximize Your Time, Elevate Your Life. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe and share it with someone who could use a little more time freedom. If you're ready to maximize your time, please navigate to our consulting page on my website, which is blendbates.com, and submit the right fit evaluator to see if I can help you elevate your life. Remember, time is limited, but your potential isn't. I'll see you next week.